I was running a little late. I had to get some water, guys. I had to get some water, man. I had to get a little water, okay? What's up, guys? Happy Friday. It's Friday. We got Bitcoin hitting 69K. But that's the biggest level on the chart. So, yeah. Let's see if we can break through that, or will we not? I don't know, but it's Friday. So cheers, guys. I probably should have a glass of wine tonight, but I'm not going to. Because I'm gonna be drinking a lot next week. So no wine tonight, even though it is Friday night, and I would love a glass of wine. We're not gonna have one tonight. Don't forget, Horse Guy sold the lows. He did at 48K. He 100% did. Crypty Sheepy, when sleep stream? I would be a little skeptical if you guys actually would watch me sleep. I would, man. And honestly, I would never want to do that because I have no idea what I do when I sleep. Some people do some weird shit when they sleep. You know? Like sometimes I play with my balls. My guys would be like, oh my God, what is he doing? What is he doing down there? He changed the trend line. I did change the trend line. Not because I necessarily want it to reject. I changed the trend line because I want to make it like the last possible. This is the last possible fucking trend line we can have, right? We either break this. This is like the last way you can draw this trend line, right? Because everyone draws this trend line a different way. Some people draw it by the candle bodies. Some people draw it by like different wicks. This is the last way you can draw this goddamn trend line, bro. So yes, I did resize it because I want it to be kind of like, okay, if we break this, we can't fix it any other way, dude. So that's why I kind of moved it up. But we did break the one I drew yesterday. But this is kind of the last one, right? This is from this high to this like highest wick to here, right? Which kind of coincides right at 69K. And why is 69K so important, guys? Like 69K is I think the biggest level. Like this is the biggest resistance on the Bitcoin chart, in my opinion. I think if you break this, it's pretty clear skies to at least test the 74K. Why is it so important? Well, you guys know. Why is 69K so important? Well, not because 69 is such a good number, man. We all like some 69, you know what I'm saying? We can all take a little 69, you know what I'm saying? But it's also, I'm screaming. Good Jose said I stopped watching this other guy because he was freaking screaming. Now I'm freaking screaming, man. It's Friday, of course I'm screaming. But no, that 69K level is that November 2021 high from last cycle, right? So we came up and we actually tagged that. I think we missed it by like a few dollars, but we literally tagged that almost to a T today and got a rejection. And it happens to be like literally the last way you can draw this trend line. So that's gonna be the big level, man. 69 freaking K. Coincidence that it's such a good number. You know, we all, like I said, we all like to get some 69 sometimes, you know, give some 69, do some crazy shit with 69. Whether it's your wife or your girlfriend or your future wife or a one night stand, you know, we all like to, you know, give a little 69, but we want to break the 69 when it's with Bitcoin. You know what I mean? We want to break the fucking 69. So yeah, man. I mean, it's the biggest level in the chart, guys. I think, like we talked about yesterday. I said I think we're going higher, bro. I don't think this move is over yet. And what do you know? Today we get another squeeze, and we squeeze the shit out of Bear Soloway. I saw that Bear Soloway started short in 68K. We squeezed him today. We squeezed his ball sack. We gotta keep squeezing him, man. I don't like when Bear Soloway shorts. Like it makes me want to like squeeze him even more. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to short squeeze the shit out of Bear Soloway right now. Okay. Why didn't you short 68? Why didn't you wait for the obvious bounce to 69? Who knows? But yeah, so obviously this is the biggest level in the chart, guys. I think if we break this, it's going to be like some massive fucking short squeeze. But this is where the level the bears are going to want to defend. So bears, I wouldn't blame you for shorting. If you shorted 69K today, I wouldn't blame you. It's actually a pretty good short. Just make sure you have a stop loss above. But that was a pretty good short. If you caught 69K, that was a really, really good short. I did not, but that was a really, really good short. It's a good level, actually, to short. But if we break that, you're going to want to stop loss, man, because I think we squeeze all the shorts that are up here, dude. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? AVAX stood very strong. That is true. That is true. The 3K Soloway. Yeah, remember the 3K? Remember Soloway calling for 3K in 2022? Oh my lord, man, that was some crazy shit. 3K, dude. 3 freaking K, man. But anyways, yeah. So it's the biggest level on the chart, guys. But I think that the thing is for me now, like we have 4-hour bearish divergence, so it's one of those things that this actually probably sets up nicely during the weekend. We probably just crab all weekend, is my guess. I doubt we get any big dumps or any big pumps over the weekend. We most likely just crab, kind of like how we did in the middle of this week when we had the 1-hour bearish divergence. This actually sets up really well, because now what we can do is, okay, we have 4-hour bearish divergence at resistance. Likely that you at least you get a pullback or you go sideways. I think we just go sideways, and then next week we probably test this again and see if we can break it. But yeah, I think most likely this weekend we probably just get a little fucking sideways, which we're all sick of sideways, but we got a pretty good move. Reset this RSI back down, right? And then see if we can try to go for it again next week, and then see if we can break it or not. That's my guess. Just because, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Now, I would love a weekend pump. We haven't had a weekend pump. Oh my God, when's the last time we had a weekend pump, bro? I can't remember the last time we had a weekend pump. It's been freaking, I feel like it's been a year since we pumped during the weekend, dude. Every weekend sucks. It's either red or sideways, dude. Every single weekend. But no, we probably go sideways this weekend is my guess. I doubt we get some, you know, magnificent dump during the weekend. If we do, it'll probably be on Monday. But yeah, so that's BTC. Short-term time frames, probably sideways is my guess. On the daily, the good thing is we don't have bearish divergence. This is the first time we tested this trend line with no bearish divergence, bro. So it's much different than previous times. All right, I think we're all beaten up. We're a bunch of beaten up fucking bulls, man. Holding spot, waiting for the breakout, right? A lot of us have, you know, we've been trading the range a little bit to just get any semblance of fun. We've been trading the range, and people have gotten used to shorting now, right? It's kind of like it's the new thing, right? We've kind of gotten trained to short resistance now, and I think what's different about this time is we don't have CME gap at 53 never filled. Fuck that CME gap, bro. It's gonna be the 9K CME gap. Fuck the 53K CME gap, man. Now, we could go back down there at some point. It probably will be filled at some point, 53. Well, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that as we go. I think right now that the biggest thing is all these times we had lower highs in the RSI, higher highs in price. We rejected. We had lower highs in the RSI. We had higher highs on price. We rejected. We had higher highs in price, lower highs in the RSI, right? So every single one of these times we had the bearish divergence. But this time we actually have higher high in price and higher higher in the RSI, right? So we don't have that daily bearish divergence unlike all these other times where we came up here and we got fucking nuked. We don't have that this time, right? Which is definitely different. Okay, what's the other different thing, right? What's different besides that? Besides if we're at resistance. Now I'm not saying it's not a good short here, guys. It's a good risk reward short. If you want a short here, I'm not gonna blame you, dude. Like it's a good risk reward short. Just make sure you got a stop loss above. Don't get fucking squeezed up to the moon. If we do break. The weekly. What's slightly different about this time? I mean, I've seen a lot of people draw this. I'm just gonna delete all this. I've seen a lot of people do it like this, dude, where like, oh my God, the weekly closes, we're gonna get a weekly close breakout. I'm not a big fan of doing it like this, to be quite honest. I think this is cheating. It's slightly cheating, as much as I like to do it, because it shows the breakout. I don't like drawing it like this, man. I think it's slightly cheating. And to be honest, by the end of that weekly close, which is in 2 days, this could retrace. So I'm not a big fan of doing it like this. If you want to do it, whatever. But I think the bigger thing is this, which is the weekly RSI breakout, right? We've said this since this broke out over here. We've said, okay, the weekly RSI is breaking out the first time since March, Usually when the RSI breaks out, you get price to break out, right? So my bias is still to the upside. And if there's anything that I know about Bitcoin is when it's bullish, it doesn't like to give bears the opportunity to get in, right? It kind of just goes up. And I've explained this many, many times, but when you get Bitcoin, if it wants to break out, this is how it moves. It doesn't give the bears the opportunity to get in. It moves quick, right? It doesn't give the bears the opportunity to get in. It moves up quick. So my thing is, if this is actually bullish, dude, you don't want to see big pullbacks, man. Like, big pullbacks are actually not good. You just want to see the momentum continue. You want to see bears have to chase price up, right? So what I want to see this weekend, if we're actually bullish, is I just want to see price go sideways this weekend, reset the RSIs a little bit, and then Monday we fucking go for it, man. Like, I don't want to see these big pullbacks. I don't think that's a good thing. So yeah, that's kind of it, man. That's why my high time frame is bullish, right? Weekly RSI breakout, no daily bearish divergence. But the 4 hour, probably sideways. Which is cool. It's the weekend, man. I mean, who cares if we go sideways during the weekend? Like, are we really expecting anything during the weekend? Watch, this weekend we're gonna fucking go bananas. I'm gonna be up here going like fucking this. Man, it's not anything, man. I'm gonna be up here going like this. You know what I'm saying? Go for it. We gotta finish out the song now, by the way. He said I'm cooked till 58K. But no, like, in all seriousness, guys, if you made a good amount of money on this move up, don't be afraid to take a little off the board, right? Because just know, like, we were at resistance, right? Don't be afraid to get a little off the board, and if you're scared of the price going down, don't be afraid to put in a hedge, right? Doesn't mean go all in with a fucking short, right? You could put a short in here, or if you want to get it closest to the highest possible, but if you could short this trend line, right, as a hedge. So you still hold your spot. Price goes up, great. You get stopped out on the short, spot goes up. Price goes down, all right, cool. Yeah, you make some money on the short to the downside. You're still holding your spot. The money you make on the short, you can either throw back in the market or you can take your wife to a steak dinner, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, don't be afraid to put some hedges in. Don't be afraid to take some profits. We are at resistance. Even though I do think we're gonna end up going higher, we are at resistance, right? So hedge short if you want, take some fucking profits, whatever the hell you want to do. Just make sure you're happy with your decision making. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you're happy with your decision making, man. Sell everything except some BTC. You could do that too if you want to, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm selling at least 50% of all alts except ETH and XRP. The steak dinner is up to $60 a plate now. Dude, more than that, dude. I haven't gone to like a Capital Grill or like, Capital Grill is so good, by the way. Great steak dinner. I haven't been to a Capital Grill in years. And it used to be, $50, $60 for a steak. I have to assume it's probably like $80, $90 for a steak at the Capital Grill now, man. Like, I'm talking about like a nice steakhouse. I'm not talking about Applebee's. I'm talking about like Capital Grill or... what's another one? Shit. Morton's is good too. But my fave is the Capital Grill, man. The balsamic ribeye they have there is fucking unbelievable. I'll eat that shit all day. I haven't been there in years though. That's like a once in every like 5 years or so kind of occasion, Anyways, Wayne's a boss. I made 28% today on a leveraged Bitcoin long. First trade in a long time. Let's freaking go, dude. Let's go, man. Shout out to Wayne, man. Just make sure you're using stop losses, Wayne. Plus 80, 90, a nice bottle of wine. Yeah, dude. I gotta assume I haven't been to one in a long time, so. Local steakhouse is only $20, but with a master cook. Really? Holy shit. But yeah, so that's BTC. I think we can kind of sum up BTC there, dude. You know, at the end of the day, we're at probably the biggest level in the chart. Diagonal resistance, 2021 all-time high, right? Just a big level in the chart, and we all know it. So strap on, strap on, strap on. We'll see if we break or we reject. You know, I think you gotta make that decision for yourself now. I think there's you can make a case for either way. I think you can make a case for either way. It's just, you know, I think at the end of the day, we've talked about a few things, and I think the biggest signal for me, and I've said this, is you're getting stablecoin dominance, which is breaking to the downside for the first time since March. So though we haven't seen Bitcoin break out yet, we're seeing stablecoin dominance break down, okay? Or at least breaking this trend line, which hasn't broken since March, right? Every one of these is the Bitcoin tops. We're actually breaking that now. And that's one of the signals I was gonna use, is when I did see this break to the downside, that was gonna be one of my signals to say, hey, okay, maybe we're ready for Bitcoin to go through the highs because we're seeing stablecoin dominance breakthrough, right? This goes down, crypto usually goes up, vice versa. If we break back in, I think that's the signal where you probably want to get the fuck out of this market in the short term, right? But right now we are poking our little turtle head. We actually came up, retested, rejected, and now we're trying to push lower. Let's see if we get it. Which this actually kind of shows like maybe we get a little weekend move this weekend. You know, this actually, I don't know, man. We'll see. But yeah, so that's stablecoin dominance. I think this is another signal, which is kind of interesting. And then everyone's kind of wondering, like, dude, like altcoins, man, like what's going on, man? Bitcoin keeps making highs and altcoins kind of just keep like pumping with Bitcoin. And then when Bitcoin corrects, they just get nuked. I think that's going to continue for a while, man. I'm just going to be honest. Pump Vember loading. Let's go, Bobby Digital.
Pump it.
Well, we know Q4, man. Q4, we've talked about Q4 for months, man. Q4 is typically the time, right? Especially in election years. We'll talk about that later, though. But, you know, I think the Bitcoin season is going to continue a little bit, guys, and that's a good thing. That's a sign of a healthy uptrend when Bitcoin's leading. You don't want altcoins pumping more than Bitcoin at this moment, because then it's going to be a very short-lived pump. You want Bitcoin to pump first. 2020, in Q4 of 2020, you had Bitcoin dominance shoot up straight to the highs, bro. It's like the first time you basically saw tits on the internet, man. Right? You saw tits on the internet, you whipped it out, and that shit shot all the way to the ceiling, bro. That's what Bitcoin dominance did in Q4 of the last election year, right? Bitcoin dominance exploded to the highs, and that was exactly when Bitcoin was breaking through all-time highs. And altcoins weren't doing anything. I remember being in the market at that point, and Bitcoin was mooning, and altcoins weren't doing shit. And you're like, dude, what the fuck, man? And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, what happened was Bitcoin hit its first local top after breaking the all-time high. And then all of a sudden, Bitcoin dominance puked, right? And you just saw all that Bitcoin money flow into the altcoin market, okay? And I think if here's the list. If history's gonna repeat, I wouldn't be surprised to see the same thing, right? Q4, you see Bitcoin dominance explode to the upside. Bitcoin leads the way as it attempts to break through all-time highs. If it does, right, you're going to see Bitcoin dominance shoot up again, just like you're seeing right now. Bitcoin dominance shooting up. And when Bitcoin hits that first peak after breaking all-time highs, you see money flow probably into the altcoin market, just like it did last cycle. And honestly, the higher this goes, the better it is. So, yeah, I think it's probably going to continue for a while. People will disagree. You're going to have ETH BTC close to making another new low now. You know, I probably think this is going to this red box at the very least, to be honest. But anyways, that's why Bitcoin, I always say Bitcoin should be your biggest holding, guys. Bitcoin should be your biggest holding. Altcoins are fun, but make sure Bitcoin's your biggest holding. You never know how long Bitcoin season lasts, bro. And then anyways, besides that, the other thing I wanted to talk about real quick is just, and sometimes I like to look at this, sometimes I don't. I think it's useful sometimes. I was looking at this today and I was like, dude, Look where all the liquidity is, man. Look at that. The lift. The lift. Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic going to the moon, bro. Look where all the fucking liquidity is coming from. No, I'll stop. I'll stop, man. It's probably offensive to someone. I'll stop with the lift. Even though I think the lift is kind of funny. So this is liquidation chart. Look where all the you guys can't see this. Fuck, man. All right, hold on. Let me do this real quick. Let me do this. Oh yeah. This should help. Haha. Oh man. Sometimes, man. Sometimes you gotta wonder what's going on with me, man. You know what I mean? But no, man. The biggest liquidations, we got six billion in liquidations estimated at 70,500, and then you got five. Dude, the big yellow liquidations are to the upside in the high time frames, right? There is a massive amount of shorts that have been building up above 70K for fucking 7 months now, right? So this is kind of why, like, okay, I don't blame you for shorting right here. I think this is actually a pretty good short risk reward. But I do think if you short here, you're going to want a tight stop. A tight stop above here, because I do think if this breaks, a lot of these shorts are just going to puke, either like close out their trades, or they're going to get fucking liquidated, and it's going to be a big short squeeze to the upside. Right? So if you do a short here, which I would not blame you, it's a good area to short. Just make sure it's a small loss if you lose, right? Because I do think it'll be a big loss if you don't got a stop loss above there, bro. I think it'll be a very big loss. I think that'd be a quick move and you'd get fucking destroyed. So just make sure you got a type stop loss in there if you are going to short this level. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Short's getting too crowded here. I agree. That's why I'm not short. I'm not short right now. Normally I would short here, but I think it's a very obvious place to short. It's very obvious. For me, if I'm going to look for a short, like the hedge, because I always look for hedges, right? Even though I'm not bearish, if we did see a short squeeze here, I would probably look for a hedge short, just in case we did nuke down. But I'm not shorting here. I think right here is the obvious. This is the obvious short. The very, very obvious short is right here. So I am not short yet. But if we did squeeze all those motherfuckers out, then I would probably look for a short. But not at the moment, dude. not at the moment, man. I think we're gonna squeeze out all these motherfuckers. And I've been saying that the last 4 days, dude. People keep calling for a correction. And I said, dude, I don't think this move is over. I still don't think this move is over, man. I'm gonna say it, like, I still don't think that this move up is over. We probably go sideways during the weekend, but I still don't think this move up is over. I still think we're gonna squeeze these motherfuckers higher. I still do. So that's why I'm not shorting at the moment. Though I wouldn't blame you if you did. I wouldn't blame you if you did. All right, what the fuck, man? Why am I swearing like a drunk sailor, man? I'm not even drinking tonight, man. I'm drinking water, dude. I'm not drinking at all this weekend because next week I'm gonna be going off. I'm gonna be going freaking off in freaking Disney, man. A bunch of freaking schlosh.
ETH isn't going up despite ETF launch. It's dead?
Ha! ETH isn't going up despite ETF launch? No, ETH is not dead. It'll have its time. It's Bitcoin season. Remember, typically how things work, I don't even really think, like, the real rotation hasn't even started, in my opinion. The real rotation usually goes BTC, right? ETH, right? L1s, and then small caps, right? Or everything else besides L1s. That's usually how the rotation goes. I don't even think I think we're in Bitcoin season right now. And to be quite honest, like, how this market's worked, I would think it would be like Bitcoin and Solana season, bro. And that's if you get Bitcoin to break through all-time highs. Like, honestly, like Solana is kind of like a Bitcoin beta now just because of the meme coins. So you got Bitcoin to pump, you got meme coins to pump, Solana pumps. It's like Bitcoin and Solana season, and then you get an ETH season, L1s, small caps. I think we're still in the Bitcoin season, but you haven't seen Solana really move yet because, I mean, memes have, but you haven't really seen Solana move yet because I think the market's just waiting for the confirmation of a breakout, you know? But I think right now it's Bitcoin season. ETH will have its season just like it did last year. You guys forget, ETH was dead last year. Then it did like a 2x in like a month. So it can move very quick. It's just not right now, dude. It's just not right now, man. Why am I like deleting this one by one? Like, am I okay? Like, what's wrong with me? What the hell is wrong with me, dude? It's cock season. It's big cock. It's the big cock season. It's the huge cock. Man. Jordan, what's up, Knucklebuster? Good to see you, buddy. No, shout out to Bobby Digital, Pump Vember loading. Yeah, October's been pretty good so far. So I don't see any reason why November wouldn't be good either. There's typically October, November, and December are usually all green in election years. So it shouldn't be that surprising, really. Excuse me, man. And I'm going to keep showing this chart every day, man. I'm going to keep showing this chart every day. A lot of people don't believe in the cycles and seasonality. I think seasonality is very important. And of course, yeah, Bitcoin trying to attempt to break all-time highs just at the same time that it did the previous two cycles, which is right here, right in October of 2016 and October of 2020. Both right there, man, at the same freaking time. Coincidence? I don't really think so. I think it's just seasonality and whoever, like the big puppet makers doing the same thing that they always do, man. It's kind of crazy how it ends up playing out. Maybe it differs, I don't know, but up to this point, it hasn't. It hasn't. So why are we going to say anything different's going to happen, man? Up to this point, there we are. We're right there, man. We're right fucking there. So let's see what happens, man. Joe, what percentage of your profit goes towards the livelihood of prostitutes? 0, man. I've never done that before, and I will never do that. I don't think that's sexy. I don't think that's attractive. I don't want those dirty hands touching me, man. I don't even. That's just the hands, bro. I don't know where the other shit's been. You know what I'm saying? I will never, ever, ever do that. Okay? Nor will I ever go to a strip club. You might be saying, "What are you, a pussy? You never go to a strip club?" Yes, I will never go to a strip club. Okay? You heard it here first. I will never go to a strip club, man. And that's simply because I think that's kind of nasty too, man. Like, it doesn't get me pumped. Like, a strip club doesn't get me pumped, man. I want, like, if I'm gonna get, like, if I want female attention, I want real female attention. I don't want fake female attention. Any of you dudes know there's a big difference between fake female attention and a female who's super into you and craves you, right? That's what I want. I'd rather nothing. And I'd rather get the craving, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want none of that fake shit. It's not the same, man. It's all paid for attention. Oh my God, Jordan, you're not a man. No, I am a man. I don't want fake titties on me, man. I want them real titties that are happy to be on me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the fake titties. Stone Start said, I'm 100% with you, bro. Yeah, dude, you know, if you know, you know, man. There's a huge difference. A girl, like, being paid or they're at a strip club and their job is to please you versus a girl who wants to please you. Big difference, man. Facts.
Rant alert.
Facts. 100% facts. Anyways, they're not all fake titties. They're 80% fake titties. 80% fake titties. Nothing like genuine female attention. It's true, man. Look at all these dudes now. Stoneheart, Gagalari. I've never been inside a strip club, and I never will go inside a strip club. I never will, ever. I've always said that. Anderson has a fake ticket at the strip club. That's funny, dude. That's funny. All right, anyways. Should we look at some altcoins, guys? I mean, we've talked about Bitcoin a lot. We've talked about Bitcoin for 30 minutes, dude. Holy shit. It's a lot to talk about right now, man. Like, this is an epic moment right here. This is epic, dude. I mean, we could reject here. Don't get me wrong. We could reject here, but this is an epic level right now, guys. You know, this is kind of like the gatekeeping, in my opinion. Like, this is the most important resistance on the chart, in my opinion. 69,000. Literally the most. I don't even think these other ones are that important, right? Maybe 70, 71, and not 71, 70, 72, whatever. I think it's 69K. This is the level, dude. So we'll see if we can break it. Anyways, should we talk about some altcoins? Let's start with ETH. Sad little ETH. It's not ETH season. Just consolidating, man. I mean, you're in this like little symmetrical triangle. Up, down, up, down. We hit resistance again today. Same thing with ETH, right? And we talked about this the last few days. It's like, we're not going to get these breakouts on these altcoins unless we see Bitcoin break out first. So still wait on Bitcoin to break out. If Bitcoin can break through 69K, I'm sure we're going to get ETH through this little symmetrical triangle of resistance. And then it's going to be all about getting above these previous lows. Reclaiming. ETH reclaims above there, dude. I would not be surprised based on just like how it usually works is if you have an old range and you break back into that range, usually you're going back up to the top of the range. And I think it would be pretty quick if that was the case. But we still got to eat at this little like consolidation resistance. So we need Bitcoin to break through, man. So if you're in ETH, root for Bitcoin, man, because Bitcoin's going to be the thing that gets you through there. So I think ETH is pretty obvious chart, right? You got this very obvious trend line of support, 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 support. If Bitcoin does do a deeper pullback, maybe you see ETH test this trend line again. Maybe, right? It's going to take a lot for it to get down there, I think. That's a pretty big move, dude. Actually, no, it's not. 12%. ETH can do that in a day. We've seen, you guys all remember this day where ETH was down like fucking 30%. You guys remember that day? That day was freaking crazy. That was honestly the craziest crypto day that I've seen since like COVID. You guys remember that day where ETH went down like 24%? You don't see that very often, man. But anyways, yeah. So you guys get the point. Like, wait, we need Bitcoin to break through to get these things through here. Solana's the same chart pretty much. It did test the resistance today, but same kind of thing, right? Consolidation, 1, 2, 3 4 hits. Just need Bitcoin to break out and you get these altcoins to break through. And I think you're going to see some pretty nice moves on these. But we need Bitcoin to break through first. Same thing on Sol. Not really too much to say, to be quite honest. So that's Sol, man. Resistance, another altcoin at resistance, man. But I do think, and here's my take, is I think if there's a continued Bitcoin season where Bitcoin leads throughout the 70Ks, I think Sol moves with it. Everything is suppressed. Kinda, dude. Kinda is. But I think Solana moves with it. And here's why. I've noticed that whenever it's Bitcoin season, the meme coins run as well. And I think if you can get Bitcoin into the 70Ks, memes will run pretty hard with Bitcoin. It's almost like a Bitcoin and meme season. That seems to kind of be the thing. And I think that'll rise Solana as you hopefully get some new participants in the market. They want to buy memes, they go buy Solana, right? So I think Solana moves with Bitcoin if Bitcoin breaks out. And then you get the rotation into ETH and then the rotation into other shit. But yeah, that's Solana. Still, come on, man. Let's get this thing rolling, dude. We're all ready for it, dude.
Pump it.
But yeah, that's Sol. That's so Bitcoin dominance to 90% this cycle, dude. That would be crazy, man. That would be crazy, man. Dude, you'd be these things would be absolutely fried and dead to all dead. Dead to all dead. The Bitcoin room memes, maybe they get popping. Yeah. Maybe they do. Anyways, we can look at some other altcoins today, guys. I think altcoins went up today, but it just wasn't like that. It wasn't that like, okay, Bitcoin's going up, kind of altcoin day. It was kind of like they kind of went up with Bitcoin and then just kind of rejected. So it really wasn't that altcoin day. Some of them did. Mana. Damn. It's a nice little Wyckoff there, man. It's a nice little Wyckoff. That's actually beautiful Wyckoff on Mana here. Mana's up 15. Ondo, a little bit of a pop. Up 12. Off very obvious levels, actually. But really not too much else going on, man. In the market at the moment. Mostly just chilling. Consolidation. Not too many crazy moves. Yeah, mostly just consolidation, man. Hopefully the alts will get moving this weekend. I'm hopefully, man. That's what I would love like an altcoin weekend, man. It's been so long since we had one of those where you wake up. The best is on Friday. You're like, okay, this weekend's gonna be freaking boring. And then you wake up on Saturday morning and fucking alts are up 15%. You're like, let's go. We haven't had one of those weekends in a long time. Long time, man. Long time. You got some nice little pops today. Looks like some of the gaming coins went up a little bit. Becker's pumping the gaming coins, I guess. Little old Becker. Celestia has an unlock. The thing about unlocks is they're not as important if the market's bullish. If the market's bearish, very, very important because those things get nuked. But if the market's bullish, usually you can eat through those. Like the unlocks aren't too important if the market's bullish. It's just that now we got Bitcoin at resistance. But that's a good point. It's a good point. It's a really good point. Yeah, man. I'm just kind of looking through. A lot of alts, like I said, man, they're just consolidating. I mean, we can look at the high time frames. I do like a lot of the charts, like the high time frame charts. They look really good. You have a lot of these like ascending channels, which usually are really nice from like hitting lows, highs, lows, right? And a lot of them like are at the bottom side of these ascending channels. And I think they're setting up for eventually a move up to the high of these channels again. Like I can go through optimism. I can go through, FET, right? Still hoping for another retest. I don't know if I'm going to get it, but if we go sideways here, actually, I might get it just by going sideways, not even down. But yeah, like FET, right? Hit the bottom of the channel. Stacks. A lot of these, dude, like very clean upwards channels where you hit the low. So my kind of play is this a sign of the overall altcoin market that is hopefully getting ready to move back up to the top of the channel? It just could take a little while, right? We might have to like chop here for longer or even test it again, but just a very clean charts across the board. Very, very clean charts across the board. I'm being patient with some dry powder in case we see another nuke. We may not get another nuke, and that's fine. If we don't, it is what it is. I'm not going to lose sleep over it, but yeah, man. Some clean-ass charts across the board, man. Clean-ass charts across the board. Just a matter of being patient, I think with some of these. Anyways, let's go back to BTC. If you guys want to look at some altcoins, let me know. But I think what it comes down to right now is let's get fucking Bitcoin through 69K, and then I think we can see some altcoin moves. That's the goal right now, dude. Get it through 69, okay? Get it through the 69s, then we can get to the real explosion. which you know always comes after 69. The real explosion. Waiting for the Trump pump. We better hope he wins, man. We're not gonna talk politics though. Even though, like, I think it's fine to talk politics sometimes. I think some people get too offended with that stuff. It's fine, you know. It is what it is. But Hoopy said, "Am I crazy? All my savings for the last 5 years invested in crypto and Tesla." You're either crazy or a genius. We'll find out for Hoopy, man. We'll find out, man. One of the two. I like 69s. Oh shit, you guys are dirty. You guys are some dirty animals. Some dirty animals. Dirty animals. It's a fine line between crazy and genius. Well, a lot of people are a lot of crazy people are geniuses, and a lot of geniuses are crazy, right? A lot of serial killers are freaking geniuses. A lot of geniuses are freaking weird ass people, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's somewhat goes hand in hand, actually. Name me one normal genius. I don't think you can name me a normal genius. Everyone's weird in their own way, though. Like, everyone does weird shit. Like, I do some weird ass things, guys. Are you guys the same way? When you behind the scenes, you do some weird shit. Looks like we're getting some moves on altcoins right now. Actually, a little bit of pops. We're getting SWE popping up a little bit. I'm just kind of noticing on my watch list here. I'm seeing some percentages go up. Looks like SWE's getting a little pop. Tenzor's getting a little pop. Let's see. Yeah, we're getting some little pops, some little outperformance pops, aka not just like following Bitcoin. So could we maybe see a little bit of altcoin? Gala getting a little pop. Looks like could we see a little bit of an altcoin weekend? It's been a while, man, and this weekend would kind of make sense for that. It would. Bitcoin consolidates, cools off, some money flows into altcoins. It would be nice, man. Yeah, you're getting some pops, man. I'm seeing them. I'm seeing the little pops. I'm seeing the small little signs of pops. I like it. I like it. I like the signs of the pops. That probably means the pop cat. Win Tau. Come on, man. Let me guess. Anderson's long on Tau. Tau, like, this thing's a freaking animal, man. Like, just eating that bearish divergence on the daily. Bearish divergence on the daily, it's just eating that. It's resetting the daily RSI without even pulling back. This thing's a fucking beast, man. You reset this all the way back to 55, and you haven't really had to even pull back that much. It's like some of these coins, like, and that's sometimes the sign of a bullish market is when bearish divergences just don't work, right? Like what they do is you have these bearish divergences, and I guess it still could play out. You get these bearish divergences, and they just keep making higher highs and resetting the RSI without having to get massive pullbacks. That's kind of the sign of a bullish market. So can this thing just keep squeezing up? Won't be surprised. You got the room now. You got the room, man. You got the room. It's cooking. It's cooking. How is our pet frog, Pepe? The peep? The little peep? I still love Pepe, man. Pepe was great for me last year, man. It's great for me. Pepe, it's doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. It's doing pretty good, man. It's not doing too bad. It's almost back to where I sold it. I think I sold it, no, it was like up here. Like this, not here, but on this little pullback up here. But yeah, Pepe is doing good. So you got a nice, like, this was the big area here, right? Resistance, support, resistance. He actually came back and retested that perfectly. W formation, pump, retest. This actually looks really good, man. Probably could add in a little, a little meme trend line retest too. Actually looks really, really good. Let's go retest the previous high, man. Let's go retest 13,179. I'm down. Are you guys down to go test 113,179? Because I know I'm down. I know I'm down to go retest it. I know I'm down. Really down. But yeah, I think this goes higher. I think this chart actually looks really good. Really nice. So yeah, Pepe looks good. What's going on with the Doge? The Doge? V-Sun said, check out Warren, please. Oh, shit. I got you, V-Sun. 31 months, bro. Also, don't tell me I never told you all. Rebranded and Binance listing was completed today. Only 75% up today.
Bruh.
75%, bro? Let's go, dude. Yeah, we can check Warren. We'll check Warren. We'll check Doge. Damn! Nice, dude. It's one of those like pops that just like, it just seems that coin's doing nothing and it's just like pop 75%, dude. Sometimes that's what happens, man. Like a coin will be doing nothing.
Can you check the 2 months RSI? I think the top is in.
The coin will be doing nothing, man. Yeah, I got you, Social Zakin. You think the top is in? I respect it, dude. I respect all opinions. We'll check it. But yeah, Orn, boom, man. Nice, dude. It's really, really nice. This thing was getting beat up for a long time, dude. But yeah, that's nice. It's real nice. You didn't even like reach the level where I'd want to reach. You just front ran this low and just absolutely decimated to the upside. That's why sometimes guys like, you'd be surprised, man. Like this market can move fast, dude. It can just seem like it's dead and then you just get coins popping off left and right. Like sometimes, you know? So yeah, nice move, dude. It just happened too? It happened earlier today. Happened earlier today. Damn. That's some good shit. It was Binance listing? Yeah. That'll do it sometimes. That'll do it. That'll do it. If you like your gains, just remember the way this current market is, if you like the gains, just make sure you take a little profits off this bad boy, especially if it's up 2x in a day. Take a little off the board, man. Go take your wife on a steak dinner, you know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with a steak dinner the way this current market is. People take profits so quick now. That's Oren. What is it? Did you check the 2-month RSI on Bitcoin? Oh shit. This guy, he thinks the top is in. Who is this? This was Social Zakin. The 2-month RSI. The top is in. Let's see. So you're looking at you're just looking to look at the bearish divergence, I'm assuming, right? You're gonna look at the bearish divergence on this. And I know I can see the case. I can see the case you would be making that there was higher highs and lower highs. I can see the case. My only problem with this is my only problem with this, is you don't know where the top is going to be. Like, for instance, like, okay, there's bearish divergence, right? But you don't know where the top is going to come in. Because this could just keep going up, like this. The RSI can just keep going up, and you can still have bearish divergence. Like look at last cycle. Last cycle, there was bearish divergence, same thing. But look, like at any one of this point, you could have said, okay, top is in, right? You could have said the top was in here. Because that would have been bearish divergence, right? So like, that's kind of the problem. Is like, you don't know how high this is going to go before it actually plays out. That's like, that's the one issue with that philosophy. Other than that, you know, it kind of makes sense. I doubt we break a 90 on the 2-month RSI again. So we probably have the bearish divergence somewhere in here. You know, it's just how high will this go before that plays out, you know? That's the thing. It's a little bit too early for that, I think. But I could be wrong. So if you think the top is in, man, by all means, take your profits, enjoy life, and take your wife to a steak dinner, man. You know? Bezos seems kind of normal. I don't know. Does Bezos seem normal? I don't think Bezos seems that normal, man. I think Bezos, if you ever watched the Bezos documentary with Amazon, he's kind of a weird dude. He's kind of weird, man, and that's cool. I like weird people, man. I don't like normal ass people. I like weird ass people, dude. I like people who do weird shit. People who are just themselves. They don't try to act normal. Be freaking weird, dude. The weirder you are, the better you are, in my opinion. I love weird ass people, dude. I'm weird, dude. I'm weird. I do some weird shit. I don't even want to tell you guys what I do. I do some weird shit when I'm by myself. Everyone does weird shit when they're by themselves. You know? Like, guys, do you do weird shit when you're by yourself? You don't have to tell me what it is. But let me know in the chat. Do you do weird shit when you're by yourself? You wouldn't want other people to see. Just normally. Let me know in the chat. It doesn't have to be too weird. I'm not saying like it has to be like this weird ass freaking thing, but just like something that other people wouldn't think was normal. You know, you got to be a little weird in life, man. You gotta live and be a little weird in life. You can't just be like this normal ass fucking person, dude. I do some weird shit. I even do some weird shit on here sometimes. We talk about weird shit on here sometimes, man. Weird gang. Shout out to Weird Gang. Let's go, Bobby Digital. Yeah, you gotta be weird, dude. I told you, like, one thing I told you guys, one thing weird that I do things others don't do. I'm doing something weird right now. You guys would be like, what? Is he really doing that? Does he really do that every stream? And yes, I do this every stream. You can guess what it is. You can wonder what it is, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. You know what I mean? Wayne said, sometimes when I'm alone, I get naked and take a shower. Wow, dude, that is weird. That is weird. What do you do in the shower, though? What do you do? You take your wife in there, Wayne? Hope you take your wife in there. So you got to spice it up sometimes. You can't always be doing it in the bed, you know? You got to spice it up. You got to be doing it somewhere that's different than the bed sometimes. Take her to the shower. You can even take her to the dumpster down the street just to make it a little weird, you know what I'm saying? Oh, shit, man. Oh, shit. You could take her to Applebee's down the street and go do it in the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? Just spice it up a little bit. Anyways, is Bitcoin gonna allow the altcoins to be a little spicy this weekend? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know, dude. Did I get rid of all my stuff? Hold on, I gotta go back. I gotta go back to my original chart, dude. Hopefully I don't freeze this by going back too much. We're going back in time to back when I had my lines on the chart. Back before we talked about altcoins. And back before we did anything. There we go. There we go. I just needed my little trend line, man. That's all I needed. I needed my handy dandy little 69K trend line, you know? The pool. I like pools. I don't mind pools. Pools are fine, man. I'm not a big pool guy, though. Sometimes when I hang out in the pool, my fingers get so pory. I don't enjoy that feeling of the poured hands, and you touch a towel and you're like, you guys know what I'm talking about. when you're in the pool for too long and your hands are mad dry and you test the towel and it's like, it's this weird ass feeling. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I would pass. I would pass on that feeling all day. I do like water though. I like swimming. Am I a jacuzzi guy? Fuck yeah. I'll be chilling in that jacuzzi. Give me some beers and a jacuzzi. I'll sit in that jacuzzi all day. I ain't getting out. I'm peeing in there too. I'm peeing in there too. So any of you guys ever going in a jacuzzi with me in the future? Just know I'm peeing in there. And I'm going to let you know I'm peeing in there. Every pool has pee in it. Of course every pool has pee in it, man. I pee in the pool. I totally pee in the pool. I totally pee in the pool. 110%. That is living. It's nothing, man. Just give me a 12-pack of beers and a day of sitting in a jacuzzi with a nice little view. Oh man, that's life. That's life right there. Very gross jacuzzi soup. Dude, I ever tell you guys the story? I've been in a jacuzzi, dude, where someone's diarrhea in there. I've been sitting in a jacuzzi where all of a sudden someone goes, I don't feel so good. And then all of a sudden we all look down and there's this big cloud going towards everyone. Oh my God, it was fucking weird, man. Someone literally diarrheaed in the jacuzzi and a diarrhea cloud started spreading. And we had to jump out of there. I should tell you the whole story, but it's one of my family members and I don't want to embarrass them. Sometimes they watch. I don't want to embarrass them. But like, dude, there's more to this story. But dude, it was bad. It was really, really bad. It was really, really bad. And it was at a resort, and the guy who worked there, who like cleans the pools, he looked at it and grabbed his walkie and said something in Mexican, but I could tell something in Mexican, something in Spanish, but I could tell he was saying like, oh my God, I need help. But however you say that in Spanish, I could just tell by his face, like he was, this was a bad day for him. Bad day at work. Really, really bad day at work. There's more to this story, but to not go too deep into the story, we'll end it there. We'll end it there. Sweet looks good. Yeah, Sweet's trying. It's trying. It's trying to do its thing. It does look pretty strong right now, though. You get it. Sweet had the perfect. They shut him down for like 2 months when that happens. Oh my God, that is horrible, dude. I would feel so bad if I did that. But yeah, Sweet had a perfect back test of this February 2024 high, which is like the real high, right? It's the same high as this high from May 2023. It's this February 2024 high. Perfect back test of that level. So that was a nice long if you caught that. But yeah, just a perfect level, dude. Super simple. Perfect back test. Question is now, can Bitcoin stay up so this can squeeze back up? So far, so good though. So far, so good. Does it got the juice to complete the W formation though? I think we could. I think we could. It would be awesome if it was this weekend. All right, daily close.
Rant alert. Bruh.
I just chill on the beach. I like chilling on the beach too. I like chilling on the beach. I like to go fishing. I like to do activities. I like to play like beach games. I like to play cornhole, horseshoes, lawn darts, bocce. I'm a big like beach. I don't like to sit. I'm not a big sitter. I get very antsy. I like to play games, do stuff in the water, go fishing, something like that. But I'm a big beach games guy though. I could play beach games all day because I'm super competitive and I don't like to lose. But anyways, it's the Bitcoin daily close. So I think we closed highest daily close on Bitcoin. Damn, highest daily close on Bitcoin since June 12th. So we're going back 4 months. We actually did get a higher close than we did on this last high, right? We closed at 68,280 on this last high in July. And today we actually closed with a higher high close, which I don't think that's that important, but something to note, higher high close than that previous high. So that's interesting. Now we just need to make an actual higher high, you know? So good daily close. We'll take it. I think the weekly close is going to be what's going to be interesting, though. Like, can we hold this weekly and make this weekly just look really nice? Even if we just go sideways all weekend, that would be great. Let's close the weekly like this. Let's get the highest weekly close since June. That would be nice. And obviously, I think that the monthly is what's looking. The monthly is just looking so good right now, dude. This monthly just looks so good. This monthly just looks fantastic. The monthly is also what gets me excited. It's like, all right, these high closes was a perfect back test. For 7 months, the bears tried to push it below that April 2021 high. They couldn't do it for 7 months. And now we're getting some momentum to the upside. This monthly just looks fantastic, dude. That's another thing that looks really, really good. But, you know, we got 12 days left in the month. A lot can happen in 12 days. We all we all know this. We all know this. But yeah, so some good daily closes. Weekly close. And everything in between. So, but what I want this weekend, I would love an altcoin weekend. Let Bitcoin consolidate. Let Bitcoin consolidate this weekend, and let's get altcoins running a little bit. That's what would be fun this weekend. And then next week, okay, we reset. Bitcoin's reset. We set the RSI down. Bitcoin runs next week again. That would be phenomenal. But we don't always get what we want. You know, just like the song. You don't always get what you want. But a lot of times, you know, you can manifest things that you want. Sometimes. Doesn't always work out like that, though. Anyways. Wayne said, just close my long. Nice, Wayne. I love it, dude. He's taking profits. Next week, Dumperoni. Let's see. You already mentioned what stuff you would do in the water. That's funny. Bitcoin's going to rip up while you are talking about a consolidation. Dude, I would love if it did. It would make sense. Like it was like the other day, right? We were right here, and I made the comment. I was like, okay, I think Bitcoin's probably going to chop around here for a little bit. It did for 2 days. For 2 days, it just chopped down, right? For 2 days, because the 1 hour RSI had bearish divergence, right? And then we moved up again. Now it's like it's a little bit higher time frame. Now we have a 4 hour bearish divergence. So I think just based on statistics, especially since we're at resistance, it probably makes more sense if we chop here for the weekend. I would prefer if we didn't. Let's just leave the bears in the dust. But, you know, statistically, it makes more sense if we go sideways here during the weekend. And then early next week, we kind of make some move. We make a little movie, you know. But you know me. I would always prefer a little bit of pumperoni, to the upside. A big pumperoni to the upside usually. Yeah. I'm short since 69K. Mini stop loss. It's a great short, dude. Great short. 69K was a great short, in my opinion. Great short. Just make sure you got a nice stop loss in there, man. But honestly, like from a technical standpoint, 69K was a fantastic short. If you got it. I didn't get it. But they would just, for so many reasons, it's a good short. I don't blame you, dude. It's a good hedge in case we do nuke. If we nuke, it's a great hedge. But just make sure you got a stop loss in there, man, because I think this is a very popular area to short. Like this is a very, just a very obvious place to short. Although technically it is a good place to short, it's a very obvious place to short. But yeah, I don't mind it, man. I don't mind it. I don't mind it one bit. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Jordan's the one who did the deed in the jacuzzi, trying to blame his family member. No, dude, it wasn't me. It wasn't me, man. I promise you it wasn't me. If it was me, I'd tell you, man. I told you guys, I've shit in my pants in Kmart. I've shit in my pants in the car. I've shit in my pants at home. If it was me, dude, I'd tell you about. If it was me in the jacuzzi, you go me, guys. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Not everything, right? You can't tell you everything you want to know, but I can tell you some things you want to know. You know. Anderson said, "I think that short sucks." Yeah, I mean that's why I said it's a very obvious place to short, but from a technical level, it makes sense. It makes sense. And to be fair, yeah, he's already in profit, bro. He's already in profit, man. He's already in profit, man. He can move his stop loss up if he wants to into profit. Bam, free trade right there, free trade. Or he can just leave it slightly above these highs. It probably goes up there again, takes them out, and then dump. Oh, fuck. Where am I at with the sub numbers? I think we're still below 75. I haven't shilled it today. We're at 74,971. If you guys haven't subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe. Let's get to 75K. This is Bitcoin's resistance. If we don't get this up, Bitcoin ain't going higher than this number right here. So we've said that for many, many years. It's been very, very true, actually. I think we topped at 72K when I had 72K subscribers. It was actually kind of weird. It was really weird. But yeah, let's get this to 75 and we'll keep rolling up Bitcoin, man. And how I know this market works is the higher Bitcoin goes, the higher this number goes up. So it's like a double whammy, you know what I'm saying? It is definitely a double whammy, man. The market is way overextended. It is, but that's how crypto works. Crypto gets way overextended, and that's why it gets overextended, because people are like, it's way overextended, I'm going to short, and then it keeps squeezing them. It's overextended, I'm going to short. It squeezes them. Just look at last year, right? Last year, you know, we were overextended for so long. Late 2022, we were overextended for way too long. The market, crypto can stay overextended for a very long time. And we're actually not based on historical standards, we're not overextended at all, actually. Maybe on the short-term time frames, but even on the daily, we're not that overextended, and we're at a 68. It's not really that overextended, really. The weekly's still all the way down here at 58. The RSI has barely gone up. So you could argue that we're really not that overextended. Short-term time frames, yeah. But we're really not that overextended based on historical precedents. Short-term, we're always going to be a little overextended in the short term. That's how Bitcoin moves. You know? We did an inside joke. An inside joke. I don't know. What are we going to call the newbies? So if the newbies even come, man. I mean, there's got to be some way to get the newbies in here, you know? They always come. They always come. Anderson said, I got something overextended for you. Oh, man! Anderson's getting dirty on this Friday. Mana's up 16, yeah. Mana's got it's been a long time since I've seen a Wyckoff, man. And Mana's got one of a beautiful ass Wyckoff, man. Look at the Wyckoff, bro. Not only a Wyckoff, you guys know what other pattern I see here. You know what other pattern is here. But yeah, this is a nice chart. 1, 2, third low that takes out the 2 previous lows. It's beautiful Wyckoff. So at this point, what are you looking for? You look at this is the spring, and you're looking for this to come back up to 80, 82, top of the range. And eventually break out, right? Normally what you'd see now is, you know, move back up here, breakout, retest. I don't I don't know if you're gonna get this cycle, right? Like this fucking move, but this is normally what you'd see in a Wyckoff. It's just that, you know. But like, yeah, this is beautiful. It's time to strap up. I guess it might be time to strap up, man. I mean, the gaming coins are kind of popping off. But you know what else is here besides the Wyckoff? You got the beautiful, you know, weekly descending wedge, which you guys know I love the descending wedge. Even though there's only 2 touches on the top side, so you can make a case that it has to reject one more time. But, you know, touche, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's been a long time since I've seen a whack-off, though. This is a nice little whack-off. And I'm assuming sand. I might buy some sand tonight, dude. I might buy some sand. You know why I might buy some sandbox? Because whenever mana pumps, sand pumps. Whenever sand pumps, mana pumps. I might buy some sand tonight, bro. I'm not going to lie. I'm not financial advice. Metaverses don't seem to be going anywhere. This is based strictly on chart and based strictly from the fact that mana's pumping, right? But you also have the 3 lower lows on sand, which I'm a big fan of that. So I don't know. You also got that same thing, very low volume sell off. I might buy some sand tonight, based strictly on the fact that you're breaking back above that low and mana's pumping. I may do it, man. We'll see. But that's good. Good call, Hoffs. Those actually look good. And it seems like gaming coins are kind of popping off randomly today. Gala's up too. Gala's pumping. So I don't know. Maybe there's something. Maybe there's something there. Maybe there's something there. Quite possibly. Just quite possibly. 5K mana, 5K in a sand trade. You're right, Anderson. You are right though, a little bit. You are right a little bit. What you were saying is right. The chart has to look good. I guess like it comes from, right? Like it depends on the chart. Like does Cosmos have the same chart? Maybe, but like it's not as clean. You know what I mean? It's not as clean. Or what's another dino? Ada. It's just better looking charts to me. I don't know. I just have this weird feeling like Ada's gonna break this low still. It's gonna take out these lows, or at least test these lows again. I just have a feeling it's gonna slow bleed down to there. There's some better charts. They don't all the dino coins don't look the same. They don't all look the same. Like for instance, like we looked at Mana and Decentraland. Like those ones basically came down here, took out the lows, and reclaimed. But like so, I don't know. They don't all look the same. What's another one? Oh, you guys wanted to see Doge. Doge, man. The Dogers are back, huh? The Dogers, after all this time, I love when Doge pumps, man. The market's way more fun when Doge goes up. Like in a good, like in a nice way. But, Doge, after all this time, clean retest of the range highs. And you get a nice bounce off there. But yeah, Doge. If you could get a pullback on this one, I wouldn't buy it like right now, but if you can get a pullback on Doge, another chart that looks really good. So if you can get, you know, if this kind of comes up and you can get like a 618 retrace on this thing back into here, man, it actually looks pretty clean too. But don't buy it right here, man. I mean, that's a recipe for disaster. If you can get a nice pullback on this thing, hell yeah. But yeah, some charts look better than other ones, man. And that's like the state of the altcoin market right now. Some charts look really good, and then some charts look like ass. You know what I mean? It's like this weird dynamic. Some charts look good, some charts look like ass. But still my favorite are the new coins, man. I still think the new coin charts, especially the coins that launched in 2023 and haven't pumped yet, I still think those are my favorite ones. Those are my favorite coins, right? Especially Solana-based coins. So Jupiter, Tensor, Orca. I think some of those charts look really good. And I said, I think if Bitcoin can break through, I think you're going to see Solana run with Bitcoin. And I think those Solana beta plays will be really, really good. Like Jupiter. Like these ones that just build in this nice base, man. So like you had initial pump, sell off, no bag holders up here. But yeah, I think these ones that came out in 2023, if you go look at what coins ran in 2021, it was coins that came out in 2020, right? So I think like these are the ones that I'm kind of looking at, or I have looked at, and I've bought some of these. But yeah, there's many plays. I mean, you guys can go through all of them. I'm in profit on XRP. Let's go over Hoopty. That's what I'm talking about, brother. It's all about being in profit, dude. Let's go, dude. I need that juke pullback again. You might get it, man. If Bitcoin pulls back here, you might get it. Even if Bitcoin kind of like slow bleeds here, you might get like a little pullback. The other day, like Bitcoin went down 1%, altcoins went down like 5-6%. I don't know if you're gonna get that this weekend though. ENA's probably my best performer on the new ones. Yeah, ENA's been killing it. ENA's been killing it. I didn't catch that one. It was one that I had on my watch list, but I didn't pull the trigger on that one. I think Celestia is still one that I think is a good play. It's just that one can be frustrating sometimes. Celestia has a good chart too. If you're looking for a new coin, I think this is a really, really nice chart too. All right, pumped last year, full retrace, build a base. This one's definitely been frustrating, but this is definitely one I can see run. From just like a narrative standpoint too. This is exactly what you want to see, right? Slow bleed and a base. Anywhere near the range lows? Hell yeah. But yeah, Celestia is another one. Waiting for the pop, but definitely a frustrating one. Definitely a frustrating one, for sure. Anyways, time's it. Oh shit, 8:20. Man, I've been fucking chatting up a storm on this Friday night, man. Been chatting up a storm, man. You guys can tell I have no plans on Friday night tonight. Which is cool. I usually don't do anything on Fridays. Usually I do stuff on Saturdays. Usually I just chill on Friday nights. I like chilling on Friday nights. You still waiting for that FET target? I am still waiting for the FET target. I may not get it. I may not get it. I may get it. I may not get it. This is what it is. Take a shower. I actually took a shower pretty recently. It's like maybe like 3 hours ago I took a shower. Like 3 hours ago. I went to the gym, leg day today. Been doing leg day a lot lately. We'll chill with you. Dude, I'm chilling today. My future wife went to Nashville. So I'll be all alone this weekend. Just kidding. Tomorrow hanging out with some friends. And Sunday I have to pack and do shit. And then Monday I'm off to Florida, man. I don't really like... I told you guys, like, I don't really get that excited for Florida. I get excited to hang out with my family, but not really Florida. And something tells me, man, next week, I'm going to wish I was here, dude. Something tells me next week could be the doozy week. Something tells me, man, that next week could be the doozy week. And I'm going to be in the fucking pool. And I'm going to be like, oh, I wish I was streaming today. That's okay. I still hate it. Have you learned to love leg day? I have. I love fucking leg day. I love leg day. Honestly, I love working hamstrings. Something about a hamstring pump and just like the hamstrings being sore the next day. Oh my God, dude. I love the hamstring soreness. Do some straight leg deadlifts and some hamstring curls. Oh man. I could do hamstrings every day. The hammies. It's all about the hammies. Josh is out of here. Have a good Friday night, mate. I'll see you later, dude. I hate the day after leg day. John said they say it boosts your testosterone. Yeah, it definitely does, dude. I think working legs definitely does boost the testosterone. Yeah. Anderson said leg day for me is at the strip club. Legs and eggs. Oh my God. Legs and eggs? Dude, you nasty son of a bitch. Legs and eggs. Better not be the eggs I'm thinking of, dude. Be safe. Make sure you're wrapping it up. And make sure she's on the birth control, you know what I'm saying? And don't listen to them if they tell you that. They'll lie to you. Do legs and back on the same day. I do actually. So I don't do like the typical push-pull legs. I'll do... I'm not a big rest day guy. I don't like taking rest days. I only do one rest day a week. So like what I'll do is I'll switch off. I'll do chest, tries, hamstrings, and shoulders. And then the next day I'll do back, quads, biceps. And then the next day I'll just do fucking chest, triceps, quads, or shoulders again. So yeah, I just go back, and then I'll take one rest day. Usually Saturday is my rest day. Today I just felt like doing legs though, so today I just did legs. I wanted to give the upper body a rest today. So I just did only legs today. Testicle day is where it's at. Yeah, your mom, testicle day? You like testes? You like the testes? Come on, Wojak. Come on, man. Wojak is gonna fucking moon. If there's an ETH season, dude, Wojak is gonna be the fucking play, dude. It's really been a good play since down here, dude. It's been one of my better gainers. But man, Wojak, not right now. I don't think it's gonna be right now. But if there's an ETH season, dude, Wojak is gonna be it, dude. I'm telling you, man. You guys know I was fucking hyped up on Pepe last time. I feel like this is the one if there's an ETH season, dude. Not yet. We're in Bitcoin season right now. But man, it's my shit, dude. It's my shit. How are we doing over here? Still in the spot trade on Tensor. Doing pretty good. I'm just looking for the 44. The impatient. Other than that, dude, we can just keep watching BTC and chilling, dude. Just keep watching BTC and chilling. APU has been great to me and Retardito. Retardito. It's stupid Retardito. No, it's not. Retardito is not stupid. I don't know why I'm calling it stupid. I mean, it is stupid, but it's a meme. They're all stupid. Let's see. Bernie said that's because you're unloved like the rest of us crypto bros. I'm unloved. I'm unloved, Bernie. Bernie says I'm unloved. I don't think I'm in love. I am actually very loved. I'll tell you guys about it soon. I can't tell you yet. APU is the little kid Pepe. APU? I want to see a little kid Pepe picture. Oh, so cute. I'm going to assume it's this one. Apu Apastaja? What is he, Indian? What is he, Indian? Apastaja? What's Apastaja? The frick did this thing come from? These things are crazy, man. Where do these things even come from, dude? Apu Apastaja. Oh shit. Got all the listings on there. The frick? Who even comes up with this shit? Apu Apastaja. Then there's a poor little Apu. Oh, damn. Haha. Arch. Haha. Jesus loves you, mate. Thank you, man. I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. Market makers trolled us today. No, I mean, it was likely we were going to get a rejection there first. Like I said, this is the biggest resistance on the chart, 69K. So it was very obvious we were going to get rejection first. Now what happens when we go test it again? That's the question. So people took profits here. What happens when we go test it again? That's the question. Obviously, we want breakout. We'll see, though. Excuse me. God, Jordan, the hat don't hide the hair. Dude, it totally does. The hat gives me like 3 extra points. Gives me 3 extra points, bro. We just never went from India to put $1 in. Oh, man. Anyways, what will be the next resistance? Honestly, I think if we break 69, I think we get a quick squeeze. I would not be surprised. I don't really think 70K is that important. Probably 72. We have multiple highs here in like the 72K. I would think 72. We rejected there 4 times. The Franco line, 72 fucking K. All right, 71 to 72, the Franco line. So, yeah, if you break 69, I think we can teleport to basically 72 pretty quickly. But that's if we could break it, man. It's gonna be a tough battle. It's gonna be a really, really tough battle. What does my hat say? It says united by fishing. I forgot what it said for a second. Savvy gave that to you? Yeah, he did. He did, man. He did give that to me. We went on a fishing trip the other day, man. We went on a fishing trip the other day. Don't tell anyone. All right, man. We'll see. I'll be on tomorrow. I'll probably, I don't know what time I'll be on tomorrow, but I'm definitely going to hop on tomorrow. Especially if we got some action, I'll hop on for sure. But I'll hop on tomorrow since I'll be gone next week. And we'll do a little stream tomorrow. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Everyone have a fantastic night. Take it easy. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Get some rest. And hopefully, I'm hoping we get a little action this weekend, man. It's been a long time. I'm hoping we get some like little altcoin action this weekend while Bitcoin settles down. That'd be nice. Anyways, peace out, guys. See you guys tomorrow.